us about Virginia.
What would you like to know?
How do they compare to last year?
About the same, I think. They're going to be about the same. Guy obviously shoots it really well. They don't have an experienced point guard like they had a year ago, but they're good. They're pack a line on defense and movers and blockers on offense.
So their defense gets a lot of note. What you guys obviously dissected last year. What's the key? Just hitting shots that easy?
Hard to beat anybody if you don't make shots there, Coach Hunter. No, I mean I think a lot's said about their defense, but the reality is they control the game with their offense. And I think what happens is you don't want to go down and play defense for 30 seconds, come down and take a shot in 5 seconds, go back and play. You know, it's kind of like running the ball in football, you know, control the clock. They do a great job of controlling the clock.
So how do you try to speed them up? Where can you even?
They're hard to speed up, but we got them sped up a little bit last year. We actually had them sped up the year before a little bit. And you can't make bonehead plays, and we made 2 years ago. We made some really bonehead plays. You don't want a whole lot of separation. Then it becomes harder.
Enjoy not against a team like this, or
Match after practice yesterday, I'm ready for Brooklyn College. We were not very good.
So is your team ready for their team?
I wish I could enlighten you, because then I would be enlightened, but I have absolutely no idea. Yeah, we're fine. This is probably the healthiest we've been. Physically. You're talking about physically, right?
Yes.
You guys have 2 more with them?
Do we what?
Do you have 2 more years with them? This is it?
This is it, and they got another series, and Tony wants to play. It's not that. It's just we're not going to play next year. I guess we're going to have to move it back some.
Obviously, with travel.
I think it was that, you know, they had too many away or something like that, which, you know, happens.
Obviously, with travel being what it is, conference play for you guys, having regional games like this, like Pitt coming up obviously later this week, what role does that play for you guys, and you know what you're trying to do?
It really doesn't. We're not trying to. I tried to play Virginia Tech and Pitt and Virginia because I thought that's what our people wanted to see. You know, I don't want to. Everybody wait until January to come to the game. So you try to sprinkle in some of those games where kind of long-standing. I guess it's rivalries. We played Virginia a bunch, you know, years ago. But it doesn't have anything to do with travel, really. I mean, hell, we went to Germany.
Right. So when you go to look for another school to replace us, and does it necessarily have to be regional?
It doesn't have to be.
No. Okay.
It doesn't have to be. I think we're about done. But I'm not sure what we're doing, to be honest with you.
Right.
You got these guys on a Tuesday night. Would you rather have them on a Saturday? Does it matter just the way the schedule fell?
Saturday afternoons are best for us. But I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's sold out yet, but I can't imagine that it won't be. If not, then, you know, I don't know why we do what we do. You know, we could go play. We could go play one of those games at Jimmy V or something in the Garden or do something. You know, that would help recruiting.
course of a season, a game like this, the nationally ranked team, you know, you got a 30-game season. Does it? What does it mean? You know, what is the value of a win in a game like this?
You know, Bob, honestly, this early, it kind of depends on what we do the rest of the year and what they do the rest of the year. You know, I mean, as long as we both stay ranked, it's a great win for whichever team wins, and it's not that bad a loss. The way that the committee looks at things. But yeah, I don't know. You know, when you play everybody twice in the league like we do, and there's no bottom in the league, and we're gonna play ranked teams. As soon as we get in the conference, we're gonna play ranked teams the rest of the year. So it's not gonna be, you know, I know somebody wrote last year something about our week non-conference schedule. Oops. Sorry.
Did I write that?
No, it wasn't you. It wasn't anybody here. It was one of the national gurus, I think. But let those other people that play a couple ranked teams early play in our league. And you know, the league's hard. I've told you, it's the hardest league I've ever been in. And I didn't think the Big East was. I never told you the Big East was, when I got in the Big East, was the hardest league ever. This league is hard now.
But what is your non-conference scheduling philosophy? How many Power 5 types do you like to play here? I mean, you're playing a bunch this year. Is this above for you?
You know me better. I don't have a philosophy. I'm not a philosopher. I'm kind of fly by the seat of the pants kind of guy. No, I mean, it's kind of exactly what I said. You know, we still want to be able to recruit New York. This is the first year we really haven't had a New York guard pretty much since I've been here. And you know, those guys, I like those guys. They make big plays. They'll put their head down and get it at the rim. So I like playing in New York. I like playing in the metropolitan area. You know, you play there, you can go to so many different places around. So there's the populace, you know, and say, you know, we're coming back to the Garden, and all those kids are excited. So I think I like doing that. I mean, as far as I did this because this is what everybody said to do. Everybody said, well, we really would like to see some really good non-conference games, and then you know, then they ought to come out and see it. Shouldn't have empty seats. That wasn't a plea, or that was a fact.